A photo op 6 months in the making. A government coalition for the Netherlands, led by the far-right leader Geert Wilders, who promised to stay true to his party's hard line on immigration and to opt out of the EU's new asylum system, even if it took years to do.
So we first use the Dutch law and the crisis law we have to make sure that there will be less influx of asylum seekers in the Netherlands. And that is something that we don't need the European Union for. That is totally compatible with European law.
The Netherlands has long been a beacon of progressive social policies and pragmatic governance, but its approach to immigration has often been fraught with challenges. Recently, however, the country has made headlines with its innovative and comprehensive strategies aimed at fixing the immigration crisis. This development is not only significant for the Netherlands, but also offers valuable insights for other nations grappling with similar issues. Before we start, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more exclusive news. At the heart of the Netherlands' recent success is a multifaceted approach that balances humanitarian concerns with economic and social stability.
At the moment, there are a lot of foreign workers who want to come here. But if you start to exclude people and aren't as open towards highly skilled foreign workers, then you could notice that people will be less keen to come to the Netherlands.
That worry is shared by other companies. ASML is one of the biggest employers in the Netherlands with a 40% foreign workforce. The company made Dutch authorities tremble when it threatened to leave the country. As a result, the outgoing government announced €2.5 billion in public investment in the Brainport area for infrastructure and housing. But none of that changes the anti-immigration program of the party that won a quarter of the votes and is trying to form a government.
The country has embraced a series of reforms that address various aspects of immigration, from asylum seekers and refugees to skilled labor migrants. These reforms are designed to create a more efficient, humane, and sustainable immigration system. One of the key elements of the Netherlands strategy is the streamlined asylum process. Recognizing that lengthy and bureaucratic procedures often exacerbate the suffering of asylum seekers and strain public resources, the Dutch government has implemented measures to expedite the review of asylum applications. This involves increasing the number of caseworkers, improving their training, and leveraging technology to facilitate faster and more accurate decision-making.
The Dutch Silicon Valley. This is the Brainport industrial hub located in Eindhoven in the south of the Netherlands. This region is home to multiple chip manufacturers.
The most advanced cars can have up to 8,000 chips per car.
These technologies make Europe a major player in the global semiconductor race. But since the victory of the far right in the last Dutch elections, this CEO fears the country is taking an anti-immigrant turn. Almost a quarter of his workforce is foreign, and it's a number that continues to grow.
As a result, the waiting times for asylum seekers have been significantly reduced, allowing them to integrate into society more quickly, or if necessary, return to their countries of origin with dignity. In tandem with speeding up the asylum process, the Netherlands has also invested heavily in integration programs. Understanding that successful integration is crucial for both immigrants and the host society, the government has developed comprehensive support systems.
Dat doen we met elkaar als 4 partijen, een samenwerking waar ik me zeer op verheug. Maar ook de PVV, mijn eigen partij, komt in het kabinet, in het centrum van de macht. En wij zijn daar enorm trots op. We worden in één keer van de grootste oppositiepartij de grootste regeringspartij. En de zon gaat weer schijnen in Nederland. En ik denk dat voor iedereen die het akkoord van ons alle 4 leest, dat die kan zien dat er heel veel gaat veranderen in Nederland. Het strengste asielbeleid ooit, zoals in het stuk van ons staat opgeschreven. Er komt een asielcrisiswet. We trekken de spreidingswet in. Er komen...
These include language courses, vocational training, and cultural orientation programs. By equipping immigrants with the necessary skills and knowledge, the Netherlands ensures they can contribute positively to the economy and become active, engaged members of the community. This holistic approach not only benefits immigrants, but also alleviates public concerns about the potential social and economic impacts of immigration. Moreover, the Netherlands has recognized the importance of addressing the root causes of migration. To this end, the Dutch government has strengthened its international cooperation and development aid initiatives.
We trekken de spreidingswet in. Er komen grenscontroles, mobiel en anderszins. Er komt een verbod op voorrang van sociale huurwoningen voor statushouders vanwege het feit dat ze statushouder zijn. We gaan knokken voor een opt-out op asiel in de Europese Unie. We schaffen de asielvergunningen voor onbepaalde tijd af. Ik zei het al, het strengste asielbeleid ooit.
By working closely with countries in regions prone to high levels of immigration, the Netherlands aims to improve living conditions and create economic opportunities in those areas. This proactive strategy seeks to reduce the push factors that drive people to leave their homes in search of better prospects, thereby alleviating the pressure on the Dutch immigration system. Economic migration has also been a focal point of the Netherlands' immigration reforms. The country has long been a destination for skilled workers, but recent changes have made it even more attractive for talent from around the world. The Dutch government has introduced more flexible visa policies and streamlined the process for recognizing foreign qualifications. Additionally, partnerships with the private sector have been bolstered to identify and attract the skills needed to drive innovation and economic growth.
The time where we would give away everything is over.
Voorbij.
We are going to negotiate hard, but all parties at the table will do that. We will participate, and I hope and trust that there will be a government, but only if I give our voters a large part of what I promised them.
Een groot deel van wat ik heb beloofd.
It's a political contradiction, says this journalist who follows the negotiations between the four parties which have been trying to form a government for 5 months.
These four parties have decided together that there has to be a very strict policy on immigration, and that concerns migrant workers, expats, and asylum seekers. That is their priority, so beyond a doubt, there will be stricter immigration, and companies will be affected.
By making it easier for skilled migrants to enter and thrive in the Netherlands, the country not only addresses its own labor shortages, but also enhances its competitiveness in the global economy. The Dutch approach to immigration also includes robust measures to combat illegal immigration and human trafficking. The government has ramped up efforts to secure its borders and dismantle smuggling networks. Enhanced cooperation with European and international law enforcement agencies has been pivotal in these efforts. Furthermore, the Netherlands has implemented stringent policies to ensure that employers comply with labor laws and do not exploit undocumented workers. By addressing illegal immigration comprehensively, the Netherlands aims to maintain public trust in its immigration system and uphold the rule of law. Community engagement has been another critical component of the Netherlands' strategy,
which negotiated a deal to be excluded from the EU's asylum policies. But an EU spokesperson appeared to pour cold water on that idea, but added he would wait to hear exactly what the Dutch government had in mind.
You cannot opt out of EU legislation. In the past, when certain discussions were taking place on treaties, certain countries, in the context of those discussions, negotiated opt-outs. But we are working on the basis of existing treaties.
The EU's pact on migration and asylum includes tougher borders and shared responsibility among the bloc's members to take in asylum seekers.
The government has worked to foster a more inclusive and tolerant society by promoting dialogue and understanding between different cultural groups. Initiatives such as intercultural events, public awareness campaigns, and support for community organizations have helped to build bridges and reduce tensions. By encouraging mutual respect and cooperation, the Netherlands aims to create a more cohesive society where diversity is celebrated and everyone feels valued. In addition to these domestic measures, the Netherlands has played a leading role in shaping European immigration policies. As a member of the European Union, the Netherlands has advocated for a more coordinated and humane approach to migration across the continent. Dutch policymakers have been instrumental in promoting burden-sharing mechanisms, where EU member states collectively manage the reception and integration of refugees. This collaborative approach not only eases the pressure on individual countries, but also strengthens the EU's ability to respond to future migration challenges. The Netherlands' success in addressing the immigration crisis can be attributed to its commitment to evidence-based policymaking. The Dutch government has relied on rigorous data collection and analysis to inform its decisions. This includes studying the long-term outcomes of different immigration policies, assessing the needs of the labor market, and monitoring the social integration of immigrants. By grounding its policies in empirical evidence, the Netherlands ensures that its immigration system is both effective and responsive to changing circumstances.
The new rules come into effect in 2026, and the deal's passage comes ahead of Europe-wide elections next month, in which immigration is playing a major role. Meanwhile, as Dutch politicians outline the government's new policies, it still remains to be seen who will be Prime Minister of the EU's fifth largest economy. Prime Minister Mark Rutte is retiring from national politics and is expected to be tapped as the new NATO Secretary General. Wilders himself has shelved his ambitions to be PM amid widespread unease over his anti-Islam and anti-European views.
Public support has been crucial to the Netherlands' immigration reforms. The government has made concerted efforts to engage with citizens and address their concerns. Regular consultations, transparent communication, and participatory decision-making processes have helped to build trust and garner public backing for the new policies. By involving the public in the conversation about immigration, the Netherlands has been able to create a more informed and supportive environment for its initiatives. The economic benefits of the Netherlands' immigration reforms are already becoming evident. By attracting skilled migrants and facilitating their integration into the workforce, the country has boosted its innovation capacity and economic productivity. Immigrants have filled critical gaps in sectors such as technology, healthcare, and engineering, driving growth and enhancing the country's global competitiveness. Moreover, the successful integration of immigrants has helped to mitigate demographic challenges, such as an aging population and declining birth rates.
Draw to these companies is the Technological University Eindhoven. Here, almost all classes are taught in English. As a result, a quarter of the students come from abroad.
Hey, Julian. How is it going?
Zaki is Indonesian. After his master's, he would like to stay and work in the Netherlands.
It's really kind of stimulating in the sense that a lot of innovation is happening. It's difficult not to be appealed by the Brainport region and how fast Eindhoven is growing. I think especially since I arrived here, you can see how much it really is growing.
That growth is not just seen as a good thing.
Ensuring a more sustainable economic future. Socially, the Netherlands' approach has fostered a more inclusive and cohesive society. By providing immigrants with the tools they need to succeed and promoting mutual understanding, the country has reduced instances of xenophobia and social conflict. Immigrants, in turn, have enriched Dutch culture with their diverse perspectives and contributions, creating a vibrant and dynamic social fabric. The Netherlands' achievements in addressing the immigration crisis have not gone unnoticed on the international stage. The country's policies have been lauded by global organizations and have served as a model for other nations facing similar challenges. By demonstrating that it is possible to manage immigration effectively and humanely, the Netherlands has set a benchmark for what can be achieved through thoughtful and comprehensive reforms. The Netherlands' journey in resolving the immigration crisis underscores the potential for nations to harmonize humanitarian principles with practical governance. Its ongoing dedication to refining immigration policies promises continued progress, setting a global standard for managing migration in a way that benefits both immigrants and host societies alike. Looking ahead, the Netherlands remains committed to continuously improving its immigration system. The government recognizes that migration trends are constantly evolving and that ongoing adaptation is necessary to stay ahead of new challenges. Future initiatives are likely to focus on further enhancing integration programs, strengthening international partnerships, and leveraging technology to improve the efficiency and transparency of the immigration process. The Netherlands' recent success in fixing the immigration crisis is a testament to the power of comprehensive and balanced policies. By streamlining the asylum process, investing in integration, addressing root causes, attracting skilled migrants, combating illegal immigration, and fostering community engagement, the Netherlands has created a more humane and effective immigration system. The country's achievements offer valuable lessons for other nations and highlight the importance of evidence-based policy making, public support, and international cooperation. As the Netherlands continues to refine its approach, It stands as a beacon of hope and inspiration for those seeking to navigate the complex and often contentious issue of immigration. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, could you leave your comments below and tell us, how do you think this will impact other countries? We want to hear from you. Thank you for watching and see you next time.